My favorite part about coming to school is probably seeing all my friends because I usually miss them and I usually get to see all of them.
I like going back to school because of activities, and well, the activities are really fun.
I like coming to school because I like to see my friends and I want to be smart and go to college. I like going to school because it's fun and you can learn from what you do and what you say and what you read about and what you listen to. And sometimes math or other subjects are really fun to do, even though they seem so hard.
Well, my favorite thing about school would probably be like either physical education or like ELA and math itself, like the subjects that really help me sort of get towards my future. If I get like high honor roll or get like a high score on my test, I'd probably feel the same way as if I scored a goal in soccer or something.
The most fun thing I had in the classroom was actually playing board games when, like, at the end of the day. For some reason, Sari told me, when you fall down, you always get back up. Because if you stay down, to me, I think it means that I'm gonna fail. Because the teacher there, she makes every day we play games and we have this thing called Green Lights Day. If you have green lights to do every homework every day, every 3 months you go like to a party.
Well, I like school so much and I want to do well in school because I want to get a good college. I want to go to a good college, have nice grades, and maybe if I have enough good grades, I might actually get a job. Maybe a doctor or maybe an artist, maybe an art teacher actually, or that's all I ever dreamed of doing.
A great teacher for me is funny, caring, and encouraging.
Well, she's always there to help you. Like, she stays after school, she stays like before school, during lunch.
When a teacher has a good personality, it really helps you during the class because you're really interactive and you like to really form a bond with them.
Probably want it to be funny, nice. I like teachers that are funny because they usually always make me laugh and they put me in a better mood even when I'm down.
Their humor and their creativity, and that's about it. Well, sometimes they make jokes about things that are actually learning.
Because, like, I'm learning, but at the same time I'm having fun, so it's fun to learn by being funny.
They should probably be strict because most of the students that I've had in my class, they're always making jokes.
They can't always be funny and laugh when, because sometimes you have to get serious with your work. It's not a joke. Well, if I would learn the best, she would be very strict. He or she would be very strict with it, because if you're not strict enough, your kids won't learn anything and they'll just be like, jumping up and down, and you won't get to control them. If you're really, really nice, that's what will happen. But if you be strict a little bit too and funny at the same time, they bring it down a little bit and be like, wow, you're doing really good, keep on going, next page. And then the next page is kind of harder, but we can handle it.
They encourage me. They give me discipline, even though sometimes I honestly do not like it. I get in trouble and then I get upset. But at time, I'm happy that they did that because it helps me in life.
Well, as a child myself, I think we play around too much. And when a teacher isn't strict, then we don't learn. My teacher was very strict. She wasn't tolerating any nonsense, and we did really good. And a lot of my class got into honors when we came to middle school. And I think being strict really helps the students. They might not like it, but it really helps us in the long run.
I would say Miss Sanchez. She's the band teacher. She picks out great songs. She picks out great band songs, and Most of the time for concerts, we do like 3 or 4 songs, and the songs are like hard, but like she makes it like seem easy. It was a 6th grade song, and I was still in 4th grade. And that's a great accomplishment because I'm not even in middle school, but
Mr. Taylor, because he always makes me laugh and he teaches me new things. Like when we was doing math, I had trouble doing it, and then he helped me do it. He had this video, and then he made funny voices with it, and it helped me learn better.
Mr. Bispalina, he actually inspired me to learn. So he is actually the best teacher I ever had, because he actually explained to us lessons. He like says, if you want to do this, you have to do blah, 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 blah. But he actually explains it.
In math, he would pretend to be a cowboy, and he'd help me a lot by doing that. I don't know how, but it just helped me so much.
My teachers were really engaged. That's what I have to say, really. I feel like over time, if the teacher's teaching something that's valuable and you enjoy learning what they're teaching you, you can't help but build a connection with them.
I was having trouble with the remainders and multiplication, so I told my teacher that, and she looked on a website to see what she can find to help me. So during recess, when everybody else went out to play, I asked her if I could stay in and work on it, because I didn't want to really not understand it, and then the next year, I'm the only one who doesn't know it. In the beginning, I felt like this is impossible, I can't do it, but eventually I started staying in with her and I got it. And now I feel like I can complete anything. She made me feel like it was okay to not know things at first, but afterwards she was really proud of me because I really didn't understand it. She made an impact on my life because she allowed me to stay in, and she showed that she really cared. That makes me feel like I'm worth working on.
Well, the first part of the year I was really quiet, so near the end of the year I started answering questions like every time, like it just popped into my head. And sometimes she doesn't really pick me because, well, yeah, I know a lot.
In 2nd grade, I had a problem with writing. So then my teacher actually helped me with my writing, his little writing journal. In 2nd grade, I used to mix things up. I used to mix bunnies with dogs and put it together. I used to get confused and write the wrong story and mess up my writing, and my writing was very short. But now my writing is longer, more imaginative. I felt more confident in that I was able to write anything. So then a few years ago, I wrote this book about a girl being adopted.
In ELA, I failed the state test in 4th grade, and after that I was upset and I thought I could never do it ever again because I failed. And I felt like I tried as hard as I could, and I honestly didn't, but she said that keep trying, and if you do, then you'll be the best that you can be. And it just touched me so much because I felt like she really honestly cares about me.
Probably that I miss them, and I would like to see them again.
Maybe you should pick me sometimes a little bit more. That's what my teacher did during the year, because she picked me and I didn't even have an answer. And I was like, Sometimes I did have the answer, but I just didn't want to raise my hand. Sometimes I'm just not really I'm going like this, and it looks like my hand is up. And sometimes you just go like this, and it looks like your hand is up like this. Yeah. So sometimes she just picks on us, and I was like, oh, I was just scratching my head.
I'm so thankful that they did that for me, because if they didn't, then like I said, my grades would be dropping and I'd probably get left back. But since they cared about me so much and they pushed me, now I am in 80s and 90s and 100s. I'd say thank you so much for caring about me and encouraging me.
I'll say thank you for all the hard work you did to teach me and my fellow classmates, and I hope you continue doing that for all the years you continue to teach. And when you retire, please call me.
When you're like really successful in the future, you're probably gonna look back at them, and they're gonna be the ones that like helped you towards this goal, or the ones that really got you there.
I want to say to Ms. Calendar, thank you a lot, because math was actually my best subject this year when I got out of 7th grade, and that's never happened to me before. It's really good. I got a 90, I can't think, but I got a 90 in her class. It was a 90-something, but that was the highest grade that I got out of all my 4 major classes, which I was really excited about because that never happened to me before. And I want to say thank you. I don't think I've really said it to her before, but she really helped me a lot.
I'm going to college, and I would not be going if it wasn't for the people that I've met here. It's been a really tough road, and if it wasn't for the connections that I've made, I don't think I would be saying that I'd be going to college. So I'm very grateful for every single one of my teachers, my advisors, every single person that took an interest, give me a minute of their time, listen to me. The people you meet and how they impact you are, very important in how you shape as an individual. And I feel like because of those connections, I'll be more involved in my community, and I'll try to help others out because people have dedicated their time and helped me. Now that I've graduated, I'd really love to continue the relationships with the people that I've connected here. I don't want to lose touch with those people who helped mold me into the person I am today. I'd like to say welcome back to all the Unadel teachers and staff.
Welcome back, teachers. It's going to be a great year.